my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show, Tipsy Tuesday. No, it's Happy Friday. Sorry. Apologies, everybody. Thank you for being here and watching with us today on this Friday. Yes, I was off this Tuesday, so I am obviously just missing Tipsy Tuesday this week.
It's funny.
Thank you all for being here. If you're new, welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube if that's where you're catching us, or if you're on Facebook, make sure you like our page so you don't miss the show. I am, of course, in Studio A today, so haven't been here for a while. And there's my producer, Mr. HP.
Hey, everybody.
He's been here quite a bit this year so far.
How you doing?
So are you going to push the right buttons today?
I'm going to say the right day, too.
He was laughing at me. He was giving me a hard time.
Yeah.
But
that's what we do. That's
yes.
what we do.
But, you know, we're live, so ask us questions. So wrong things come out of my mouth many times. But we're just going to have fun on Fridays. Celebrate the week, right? Send us some thumbs up and hearts if you appreciate what we're talking about. Lots to share today. Lots to share today, like every day, pretty much. So we always, of course, start the day on Fridays. Well, maybe not start the day. Start the show on Fridays with celebrating with a cocktail. So it is almost margarita month. So I thought we would do an early margarita recipe. This one, of course, is very easy to do, non-alcoholic too. So if you wanted to do a virgin version, easy. We have a mango margarita today. So cheers, everybody. In here, tequila, but then there's mango puree, lime juice, a little bit of orange liqueur, and agave. But you can actually skip the tequila and the orange liqueur. Put just the mango puree with a little bit of orange juice, and then top it maybe with sparkling water, and that's a perfect virgin cocktail. Very refreshing because from the mango puree, you'll get really concentrated mango flavor. Just love it. So cheers. And when I talk about margarita month, May is margarita month, you know, with Cinco de Mayo and all. Okay, so every Friday also, Mr. HP has an inspiring quote for us. So what is the quote today?
Let's see. What do we got today, folks? Hey, get off there, Mr. HP. This is for all the quilters out there. Every stitch you make is a quiet act of love, threading patience, creativity, and joy into something that will outlast the moment.
Wow.
How about that?
That was something. That was great.
That's how
I love that. That is, it is a quiet act of love, of course. We are doing what we love, but we're also making something that we can share our love with.
That's right.
That's beautiful. Perfect. Of course, the quilts behind us today, behind you is, of course, Strip Cocktail. That is our current strip along happening today. We started it off this week. On Tipsy Tuesday, we played the first video. Of course, if you purchase the pattern, the video is in your account, and you can see making all of the block ones is the assignment for this week. This coming Tuesday will take you into the next part.
I gotta play this.
Okay, you gonna play something? No. Of course, he wrote a song.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's it?
Yeah.
I didn't get to hear anything, any of this. So
it's the jam. Y'all.
I know it's good.
It's the jam.
So if you haven't done so yet, join us. We'll talk about that a little later, how you can join us for the strip along this year, our 10th annual strip along. We've been doing this every year for the past 10 years, taking an old strip pattern of mine and just revamp it, bring it back. Sewing it together. Now, behind me, I have a brand new quilt. It is so new. It doesn't have binding yet. Straight off the long arm because it's brand new fabric that I'm going to show you. This is a Kobe pattern, and Kobe is found in the Stripology Quickies book. very quick. And we did a quilt along with that, so you can buy just the quilt along too with the videos. It's a great one for somebody that's newer to quilting, an easy one to make. All right, so national days.
Okay.
Pigs in a blanket day.
Oh.
Who likes pigs in a blanket? You like those? I'm not much of a hot dog lover anyway, so I guess they're okay.
What is it? Sausage?
It's either those little smokies or sausages and wrapped with bread and baked, I think. Yeah.
Maybe.
It is National Bucket List Day. Okay, what's number one on your bucket list? Do you have one? There's so many things. If we're going to start talking about traveling,
Yeah.
I have so many things. So many things.
What do you got? Name one.
Well, I want to, like, maybe top of my wish list for traveling would be Malaysia, Thailand, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Japan.
I think I've been on my buckets.
Yeah, you've been to all your buckets as far as traveling. I mean, there's other types of bucket lists. There's other types. And I don't really, I don't know. I'm just, if I want to do something, I just go do it.
True that.
I don't want to skydive. I don't want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Like, no, I'm
What's
good.
on your bucket list?
Tell us what's on yours. It's also National Arbor Day. So, of course, great. Gotta celebrate that. And this, I think, is funny because we were just watching a video yesterday and laughing our butts off. It's National Skipping Day. And it's probably about you can skip something. But we were watching videos. It's a new trend that they say as you get older, you forget how to skip. And so it's all these videos
That's funny.
of older people. I don't know if it's necessarily older people, but, you know, trying to skip. And it is hilarious. It's mostly men that have forgotten how to skip.
Yeah.
And then in their heads, they know they can do it, and then they're absolutely not doing it.
Then they go, oh, wait.
Wait, what's happening? It's so funny.
So funny.
Oh, one guy said, oh, wait a minute. And then he took off his glasses thinking that's going to really help. But yeah, so check that out. If you haven't done so in a long time, see if you can skip. That's a good activity of the day.
Yeah.
A little
Give it a
workout.
go.
Master long arming. Oh, lots of good bucket listers. Go on a river cruise. Ooh, we might be able to make that happen soon.
Bucket list.
Australia. That's on my list too. Okay, let's dive right into our favorite part of Fridays, and that is sharing your quilts. So show and tell, Friday show and tell. Here we go. We are starting things off with a Roxanne quilt made by Helen. I think this is adorable. So smaller size, but really cute colors, soft, perfect for spring, or it might be a present for a baby. I don't know.
It's nice.
But I think it's really lovely. Now, Roxanne is really fun to make, you guys, because you look at these blocks, and if you were gonna traditionally cut this out and piece it, it's a pain. But Stripology Rulers makes this a breeze, really fun and quick to do. So check it out.
Check it out.
All right, Kath made this version of Zoe. I love this one. The coloring is so perfect with the soft tans and browns and blues. A little bit of a darker vibe. I just love that. And this, I think, is, I don't remember this collection name, but I think it was a bundle that had mostly typography stuff in it. And I don't remember it, but beautiful job, beautiful job. Here we have a Saga little table runner. It's not a little Saga, it's a full-size blocks, but just, you know, 2 by 6 blocks of the traditional size Saga. That is a beautiful, beautiful version. And it's a perfect way if you make some extra blocks, if you're making a full-size quilt, make a few extra blocks and turn them into a table runner. This is made by Xena. Absolutely love the binding too. That striped black and white binding is so awesome.
Nice.
And here we have Candy's London Calling. She finished her London Calling. How gorgeous is that? Good job on the quilting And this one was obviously made from our kit. Now, I wanted to say this because if you ever wanted to hop on and make this quilt, we have just a few kits left with the original fabrics because they were produced specifically for our kits. So they're gonna be gone soon if you're thinking about it. All right, then we have Little Winnie, made by Rachel. That is adorable. This is made from our Lil Bundle Club shipment from, I think it was December. December. And I just love that. So, such cool colors and a little bit icy. We still got a little bit icy conditions almost. I swear, like yeah. Here, it's a little chilly today. So gorgeous job, Rachel. Here is Carol's Little Algorithm. Little Algorithm is our newest Lil Pattern Club pattern and video class. So great job on getting that one done so fast. So fun with that beautiful accent color. I just am obsessed with that sienna red color. But I love it. Love, love, love it. And here we have Bonnie's Quinn quilt. This one is made with our Bundle Club fabric from January. Which was Shadows. Awesome job. This one looks really similar to the one that we made. Similar accent colors for the sashing and the red color as well. So
love the quilting on that.
I love the quilting on that. Yeah, I do believe Nancy did that quilting, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is gorgeous. Not our Nancy. Not our Nancy. She's kind of our Nancy too, but she visits here. Susan made this coral, another gorgeous one, another one from a Bundle Club, and similar to the one that we made and had in the booklet. This is by with the Sea Sisters collection. I absolutely love it. Coral pattern is in the first mixology book. No, first one. Yes, first one. And yeah, it's a really fun one to make.
You looked at me like I was going to help you on that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help you.
Oh, yeah. Then we have Margot, made by Beth. This Margot was, of course, our our one-day retreat pattern for this last year. When we traveled to France on our plane, and that was super fun. So she finished her quilt and did a very unique layout. I love that, having the blocks, one set of blocks on the outside and the other set of blocks on the inside. And last but not least is Jamie's Independence quilt. Of course, this one touches my heart very much so. This is the Icelandic flag and, of course, a outline of Iceland itself in the center. This one is in my Quilts of Iceland book, and I love it. I love it. So, such a great job. So thank you, Jamie, for making that. It makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
That's our show and tell for today. Thank you all for sharing, and keep them coming in Gudrun's Quilt Crew on Facebook. Everybody, so keep those quilts coming and share them. We have so much fun taking a look at those every week. Now, it is time to launch one of our favorite events, one of our biggest events of the year, our biggest in-person events for sure, and that is FamFest. What is FamFest? That is our celebration, our annual celebration, and we finish it, of course, with a big old tent sale, great deals on fabrics and fun. It's great to meet the community. So this year, it'll be September 10th through the 12th. And today, we are opening registration for some of those things that you can sign up for. But here are some snapshots from last year. So we are going to offer the same kind of a warehouse tour, Happy Friday live show watch party. These are from that last year. It was great fun. Here's a photo from our class. And we don't have the class ready to load because we haven't got confirmation on location yet, but we are hoping for that. We'll talk about that a little later. And here is the Bingo Master from our gala. Bingo caller. And this is from the gala as well. Oh, they didn't have any photos of us dancing the night away, but that was fun. And then this is our tent sale day outside. I did a little presentation, and of course, people are having fun shopping, and there'll be some food. Also, we have our offering. So here are some of the things we're offering that are available to sign up for now. Paisley Park Tour, these sell out every time. Mr. HP is guiding you through Paisley Park, the Paisley Park Museum. So a very VIP tour, I would say. Gives you some insights. And so that is available to sign up for. That will be on Thursday, the 10th. So September 10th at 4 p.m., right? 4 p.m.
Come hang out with us.
And this is, so if you didn't know, of course, Mr. HP worked with Prince for over 30 years. And so it was Prince's idea to have this become a museum that he discussed very much so with you when he was alive. And so you started that process of setting up the museum.
Yes, sir.
And so other things to sign up for is the VIP warehouse tour and Happy Friday watch party. That will be on Friday morning. And of course, the watch party starts at 12. And you'll be in the live audience for the show. And then we have our FamFest Gala, which is Friday night. And that's another great fun. We have food, we have entertainment, we play bingo, and there's a little, presentation by me, always a little quilt show and prizes, and just kind of a way to hang out and celebrate and dance. Last year we had the Men of Motown do a little show. And what's going on this year, sir?
This year, we are going to have the Minneapolis Women of Motown.
Ooh! All right. So what kind of featured artist songs are we going to be hearing?
I mean, you got Diana Ross, you got Gladys Knight, you have the Marvelettes, you have
Supremes.
That's right, Diana Ross and Supremes. You have Tina Marie. Oh my, you don't want to miss the ladies doing that thing.
No, that is super fun. So don't miss. So these, you can already sign up, purchase your tickets for those 3 sign-up events. Of course, for the tent sale itself, no need to sign up. You just show if you just want to come on Saturday. We are We're hopefully going to be offering a full-day class where I teach on Thursday. So that'll be Thursday morning. You will still be done in time for the Paisley Park tour. So we just are not able to list it right now because we have to get confirmation on so many things beforehand. So think about midsummer. So still be like 2 months out. Early July, we'll definitely be able to know better if we can get the location of the class, which is just in the same building, which is amazing. And so that'll be a full day class by me. So we will let you know when that is available to sign up. Now, if you want to make some travel plans, we are also working on a visitor's guide for the area. Of course, Minnesota is now the hip place to come visit, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Right.
And so this is last year's visitor's guide. We have some hotels. We need to update this. We need to, maybe add some things. And then there's some other attractions that you can do while in the area. There's a restaurant, recommended restaurants, and fun stuff like that. So we will have that loaded all up on the website probably next week, a new updated visitor's guide. But on the website right now are these 3 things where you have to sign up because there's limited spots. That is the Thursday 4 p.m. Paisley Park tour, the Friday morning VIP tour of the warehouse, and Happy Friday watch party. And then it's the same thing. And then, of course, our FamFest Gala. So limited spots available. But it's going to be so much fun. I'm already looking forward to seeing all these happy faces.
Come on, hang with us.
Yes. So that is all available to sign up for.
Yes, of course, dancing in the street. You got to do Martha and the Vandellas. Yes.
That's fantastic. Okay. Any questions on any of this stuff?
No questions
Love it.
here.
Okay, good. Good. So it's been a busy week for us. This past Tipsy Tuesday, Jody stepped in. I was a little busy, and so she stepped in and did the show with was it Michael or Mr. GP? It was Mr. GP. No, that produced it.
Both do it?
Maybe. No, I don't remember.
No.
I don't remember.
GP was producing.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And so we have some brand new pre-order, the batting packages. We have 2 brand new patterns that are launching this month. We are actually headed to the H&H trade show next week, so that these will be all introduced there to shops. They've actually been introduced, but they'll be able to see it. And we opened up pre-orders for these products on our website. So what they are, let me show you. So it's the Spring Fling Runner, and that is, so it's a package that has printed batting in it. So it has a piece of batting that is a single-sided fusible, and it's all quilt as you go, the project. What batting has fusible side that you fuse your backing on, and on the other side there is drawings. There's printed lines. So it's kind of like a stitch and flip, but kind of like a sew by number. Remember paint by number? It's kind of that. It includes the pattern, and it includes a video class link. So it's kind of like a class in a bag. All you got to add to it is the fabric. So we have made, of course, a few different versions. Here is the Spring Fling in my Nordic Summer fabric that is coming in July. And then we had the other version. This is the Log Jam Runner. It's a second new fabric, new pattern. And for this one, we made it also in Nordic Summer. And here is another version of that from our bundle club, Little Bundle Club, since the December shipment. And this is also, that's one that's featured on the cover. And now I'm forgetting, Flora and Form is the name of that fabric. But I wanted to show you the actual runners that we made with it. So my Nordic Summer samples are hanging behind me. Here is the Log Jam version out of the Flora and Form. It is gorgeous. We used a little taupe background fabric here, and then use that for backing as well. So you can use it for both. And then we have the other version of Spring Fling. This is one made with Bali Song that we have just a few bundles left of it, or we got in a new shipment with a 10-piece bundle. You can use for both versions, so both runners or both kits here, fabric. These are just batting kits. You need to add fabric. You can use a little bundle for both of them, and the only additional thing you need for Log Jam is the background, binding, and backing, of course. And the only extra thing you need for the Spring Fling is the center diamond, because it needs to be 7 inches. And the little patterns, little bundles have only 6 inches. And then you need binding and backing for that as well. And here is a little surprise version. And this is out of my Nordic Solstice fabric that is not coming into stores until November. We have to wait a bit, but I had some samples, so we made it up, and I love how this turned out. It's so pretty, so I'm very excited to receive that. So that is one of our new releases that is available for pre-order. So that would just be the batting kit, and it will include the pattern and a QR code to connect to the video class, a full video class. So really fun to do. They're really great for beginners. They're great to work with kids and younger folks getting into quilting or just trying something, because you're literally just working your way through it. It guides you through it. I actually started one with Johan and finished it for him, so he was able to give it to his mom for Christmas. That was the Braid Runner, our previous 2. But I love this process, and quilters that are very experienced just love it because it's quick and easy and kind of fun to do. Really fun. So great feedback from shops as well, so we added 2 more patterns. Another new thing is, of course, our strip along kicked off this week. So again, if you haven't started yet, go find yourself some strips and join the strip cocktail strip along. It is a very easy pattern, very quick. So I'm seeing a lot of folks making their quilts bigger because it's just quick. And so this one we started, and although the special of the free pattern with a purchase is not in in play anymore, unfortunately. You can purchase the pattern and video class bundle, the strip along bundle together on our website, and just jump right in and join us. So part 2 will be happening this coming Tuesday. That's going to be April 28th, and it's going to be at 4 p.m. Tipsy Tuesday. So I'll be here. This is the original. Can you put up the original strip cocktail pattern? Yeah, this was my first ever published strip pattern back in 2006. So it's 20 years old.
Whoa.
It was time for a refresh, tell you that. It's also made with my first ever fabric line that I designed back then.
That's awesome.
And then here is the one that I made alongside when I was filming the videos, and I haven't fully finished it yet. It needs a binding, but I used this, the fabric I used is from the Daybreak collection. We have a bundle, a 10-piece bundle, and it was perfect for a whole quilt. So a little subtle on the lights and darks, which is okay, but I just love the artsy feel of this version. And then of course the one that's hanging behind you, sir, the strip cocktail we made out of Echo. And for Echo, we didn't have this as a bundle. We only had it as dessert rolls, which is a 5-inch wide pre-cut. And so we sold out of that, of course, as soon as we showed the quilt. That just happens all the time, doesn't it?
Sure does.
So let us know if you're hopping on and joining us for the strip along. I'm very excited to see your quilts, and I see already some of them couldn't stop themselves and just finish the quilt, which is okay. It's all good. I understand. It's hard to stop. But I have some great fabric for you today. Today we have a new collection from one of our favorites, Marcia Derse for Windham Fabrics. It is exactly the fabrics we used for this Kobe quilt, and it's called the Plaid One. And so let me show you. It's a 12-piece bundle. We did add in a couple of pieces that are not plaids, but most of them are plaids, but they are very kind of irregular plaids in her style. So this one is one of those prints that are not plaids. I just love them, like these collage, which she does a lot. And I just love these. So this is the light version, lots of tones of taupe and cream in the background here. And then we have just really pretty much the colors of the rainbow. So we have this gold color. It's a 12-piece bundle, so a lot of great options here. Going into a little bit yellow and green, this lime chartreusey green. I love how this one has kind of shading from dark to light, so it has some variety as you cut it up. Going into a peachy orange here. And I just love the textures she adds to it. As you can see, it's plaids, but they're all irregular, all kind of like they're just drawn with a paintbrush. So it's not going to be so visible if you aren't straight, because these plaids aren't straight on purpose. So I just love that. Into a little bit more orange. Love this one. This one almost you don't see the plaid. It's pretty much linear. But again, very organic strokes there. And going into this magenta color with adding a little bit of gray and black. There's a blue undertone to it, so there's a texture in the background like little scribbles, which is really cool. And then we have another colorway, or another kind of a multi-print that we added in here as well. So this one is more colorful. It doesn't have the textures of the first one, but I just love it. So this gives you an opportunity to just throw in all kinds of colors together, because this brings it all together, makes it make sense. And then we have, going into the cooler colors, going into some sage green. Has a little bit of blue in there. And we have more blue and green. I also love that each one of these is individual. So you see many collections where there's the same print in 2-3 different colorways. I love that each one of these is unique. That is her style, and very organic and fun. Light blue, I love these little pluses in the middle. And we have more blues here. This is all cotton, no flannel here. So all cotton. This is dark navy, almost black here with a little bit of that lime green, but a really nice teal blue in this, and finishing it off with this taupey gray color. So similar to this one with that little scratch in the corners, but there's an underlying texture, so it is unique on its own, which I just love how she does that. So this is the Plaid One by Marcia Derse. We have it in half-yard bundles, fat quarter bundles, and then also in a little bundle. So a little bundle is 6 inches by 21 inches of each print, because this would be really cute in some of our little patterns and some of our batting collections. But I have, of course, a fabric pull for you. And so I just went first with the colors in the prints, starting with that beautiful gold. I chose a glaze in the citrine, really nice, a little bit deeper color, but it has lighter dots in it, so I thought that was very nice in here. And then we go into those beautiful oranges. I did a light and a dark, so this one is more peachy, so I did dry brush in the persimmon. And then for the darker tones, I did Serenity in the red orange. Really nice texture. So with her fabrics all being textured, I felt like I needed for my fabric pulls, the basics to be textured as well. So for this beautiful color here, Grunge and the Boysenberry, it has a little bit of purple in there too, so it really is gorgeous, and it represents some of the colors in here too. And then for the greens, a lime green, Grunge, Decadent. That is a perfect match here with these beautiful lime greens. And then I did a darker version that you can see in the darker, and you see it in here. This is Canvas Chartreuse. So a great connector piece. For this sage green color, I went with dry brush matcha. So it's a really great green. It's kind of a perfect match with the darker tones of this one. So love how that looks. Then into the blues, I chose a Bumbleberry's Winter Jade just because it has the light tones of the lightest tones in here, and then some darker ones that connect with some of the textures in there. And then for this beautiful teal, I chose Chroma in the Juniper, which was in one of our color clubs, and I just love having that texture with all of these plaids, because it just works really well to have a little bit of a texture. And then for this grayish hue, I chose two really. Start with this one. I think this one was really fun. It's a newer Bumbleberries, has the gray and the black multi, so it just works well with this gray. It really works well with some of the lights in here, so it has a lot of opportunity. Let me tighten this up so we can see it. There we go. And then for some of the lighter tones, I chose a Nitty Gritty Smoke that works really well with this here, this multi-print here. It has all the tones in it. And then I chose another, there's a lot of cream in this too, so I chose a Hema Knit in the wool, because that's going to bring out some of the more creamier tones. For an accent, I thought for sure we needed to bring in something dark, because there's some dark gray and black pieces, so I did Bumbleberries Black. That's going to pull out and be a great accent for a sharp accent if you need that. I also, if you wanted to be more subtle, thought that this Floral Elements Stormy Sea would work great. It pulls out some of the grays in this piece, but there are some medium grays in here too, so either one of those would be great. And then if you wanted a pop that's not in here, you notice there's no red fabric, but there's red in this print, and of course the other multi-print, so I chose Canvas Merlot. That's going to match that tone very well. I think that would be a great option for a sharp accent that is not in one of the fabrics. And then for a idea for a backing, a 108, we have this perfect 108 from Marcia Derse that really just works perfectly with the rest of them. This is Wabi Sabi in the multi. She's had this for a while, and I love it. I've used it for 2 quilts at least, and just gorgeous and fun. Have a really artsy back. And so this is the Plaid One by Marcia Derse for Windham Fabrics. So gorgeous fabric, and like I said, if you are normally really afraid of using plaids, where you need to and feel like you need to always cut them straight, this is a perfect fabric to kind of ease off of that, to ease you into being brave about that, because they are all irregular. And when you put them all together, it is so much fun, as you can see. You're not really looking at the plaids. Am I right? So
that's right.
It's just a texture. Very cool texture. All right, we have every Friday we announce a winner that we pull from a list of folks that have joined our community this week. And you can join the community. Sometimes they come in as just joining our newsletter list, our email list, or they may be signed up for our Facebook group. And so hopefully they're joining us to watch the shows and become a part of our amazing community. So today's winner is Elena Fulton Canning. Oh, from Canning, or is this her last name? No, I think her name is Elena Fulton, and she lives in Canning Vale in West Australia.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's amazing. So thank you for joining us, Elena. You have probably already received an email from our customer service with your prize. So enjoy, enjoy. Welcome to the community. And hopefully we'll catch you on a show or strip along. Who knows? Love that. So our upcoming shows coming next week, April 28th, it will be a Tipsy Tuesday, part 2 of our strip along, and maybe some other exciting things as we prep for heading to Chicago for our shows. The consumer show starts over the weekend, so if you're in the area, come visit us at the Rosemont Convention Center. And then Happy Friday is on May 1st. That is the first show day of that consumer show, May 1st at 12 p.m. Central. I'll be there both times. Mr. HP will be with me on Tuesday and Mr. GP on Friday. So that's all for us. I hope you have a
GP.
Yeah.
GP's coming on Friday?
No, he's going to be my producer on Friday.
Yeah, I thought you said just coming in.
He's not. He doesn't get to go this year.
Huh?
But he's busy cutting all the fabric that's coming in here. But I want to wish you all a wonderful rest of your Friday, an amazing weekend. I am going to get an extra coat because it cooled down here in Minnesota. Thank you all for watching. Cheers, and we'll see you later next time.
They calling me now. Got that ruler lined up, edge to the edge so clean. Every cut precise, like a quilting machine. Got my rhythm in motion, steady hand, no stall. Turning scraps into magic, watch me build it all. From a vision in my mind to a pattern so bold. Every strip telling stories in the seams I hold. Yeah, measure it twice. Let the rotary glide. Feel that groove as the fabrics collide. Piece by piece, watch the beauty unfold. Mix it up now, let the colors take hold. Pour it up, put it down, let it flow, don't stop. Mixing up a little. Slice it clean, let the layers fall. Like a DJ, mixing beats. I'm composing it all. From the bold to the soft, sunrise shining through my sewing room. Coffee brewing, fabric in bloom. Stacks of color lined up clean. Living out that GE dream. Rulers there, steady hands. Turning yardage into plans. From Minnesota down to the seas. We're stitching joy with GE.